Welcome back to Tales of Yavard. We are a Mythcraft TTRPG podcast, and this is our first campaign, The Sea's Tale. My name, as I've said at the beginning of every episode, is Corey Griffin, and I am our MC. With me today, I have Kobe.
Hey, it's Kobe, and I play Les Shihan.
Jesse.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and I play Zephyr.
Joey.
I'm Joey, and I'm playing Ussuri Orkuni.
And Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm playing Goraan Stormclaw.
On the last episode of Tales of Yavard, the crew finished capturing Calico Jack, and on their way back, they found a mysterious cabin off the beaten path. Upon turning in the bounty, everyone but Ussuri and Zephyr were left over, where they found a mysterious note, and now they have some decisions to make. Stay tuned for the episode.
And on that note, I'm actually going to cut straight to Goraan walking outside as you see Gregory playing in this puddle of water that has gathered on the street, just kind of stomping his feet into the puddles.
Is he in the way of anybody?
No, he just seems to be enjoying himself.
That's fine. He can splash in a puddle. Yeah, I was kind of watching for a little bit, smiling.
He continues to splash away. And then you hear in your mind, like you always hear, Gregory. Abbas?
Yes, Gregory.
Is this normal? And then he starts to float up above the ground for a couple inches before settling back down.
What do I know about turtles?
I'll take an intellect check.
Can I roll nature?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Index to see what I roll.
It's not where I thought this was gonna go. Hey,
Hey,
boss, is this normal existence?
Imaginary friend vibes.
You know that turtles are extremely psionic creatures.
Right.
It is not unheard of for extremely old turtles to leave the ground and never return.
Okay.
To just float for the rest of their existence.
Sure.
Eventually, as they get older and older, they will just fly up into the sky and never return.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm sorry, what?
Knowing that, Goraan will
Time to go visit those islands.
Gregory, in your case, yes, it is normal. But we're going to keep an eye on it, just so that you don't float away. And he'll just kind of like, let Gregory do his thing, but like be a little more ready to like grab his reins or whatever if needed.
He goes back to playing in the puddle, stomping and splashing about.
Can't quite reach it because he's like a couple inches off the ground.
Back
it's
down.
like the dog that you hold over the bathtub. It's just
Swimming.
Oh, God. All right. Do we remember where Lesh is?
Lesh was
'Cause
heading
I-
to get drinks because
Oh.
he was sick of all the fucking puns.
Right. So where are
Pretty
you going to
ironic.
get drinks?
I can't believe he left us.
Just straight left you guys. Just
I
straight up.
I
I'm
can't
going
believe it either.
I think Lesh went to the shady bar this time down by the docks because he thinks he'll be able to catch the crew when they're on their way back to the dock later.
Okay. All right, Ussuri and Zephyr, you are in Jassikar's keep with Calico Jack. Jassikar has went to go to the town hall to get the bailiff to come collect this man.
Did I show Ussuri the note? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where we left off.
I think you
Was
showed
you-
in the note.
Yeah, I think you showed me the note, and that's where we cut.
Gotcha. Um,
This is an interesting conundrum.
I certainly feel that there's no love lost for this particular outlaw. But how badly do we need the money?
I've never particularly liked killing for no reason. I don't know that him stealing is necessarily worth his life. And by that, I mean, I don't know that he should die for just stealing.
That's fair.
Let
Wow.
us ask him
I-
questions.
I feel odd that I'm getting high roaded by.
I really
Dude,
think
I
it's gonna be okay.
have a code of honor. Okay, so Ussuri is gonna walk over to Calico Jack and like give him a good old like classic slap across the face to wake him up out of his stupor.
But
Wakey.
no.
I'm gonna tip the
Shit.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
What?
Did you have a good nap?
I have such a headache,
I
and the
bet you
room is
do.
spinning.
Well, pay attention because I have questions for you. Who, and by who I don't mean specifics, but who have you ever stolen from?
Anybody that comes across the anybody that we could come across. I don't
Have you-
understand the question.
Have you ever killed somebody in the process of shaking them down?
Most people just leave their goods and run.
That's not what I asked.
I personally have not killed anyone.
Have you ever ordered your men to kill anyone?
Of course not.
I'm gonna roll some intuiting on that if possible.
Yeah, go ahead.
Survey says that's a 19.
You remember back to the way your guys' combat went down? He never said kill them. He said get them. That being said, he has probably never said kill them. Probably always alluded to it, not specified, given an order to kill someone.
That's a bunch of faux pas words.
So he's basically just condoning the murders without explicitly.
Mhm.
I mean, my moral compass isn't that tight that I'm going to be like, well, okay, yeah, you haven't killed him. No, he's been the reason people have died in Ussuri's eyes. I mean,
he's the leader of the group, so either way, he's responsible for what they do.
I still don't think Ussuri would kill him yet. Ussuri doesn't have enough of a reason to go ahead and kill him. Now, we can wait for the bailiff to get here and figure out what's going to happen there.
You guys do take notice of him kind of looking around and noticing that it's only the two of you. And he's like, what can I give you to cut the ropes and walk away?
What do you have?
I'm assuming you guys found all of my gold in the camp, but you don't have access to my stores in the sewers.
Well, now we know they're in the sewers.
Good luck finding them.
It's not a very big island.
What?
He kind of nods his head a little bit, and he's like, it's not, and our town is not super large either. But you'd be surprised how much is underground.
What exactly are you proposing?
I will tell you guys how to get to the wares of where I have the predominant stockpile of my goods if you guys cut the ropes and let me walk away.
So we turn you loose, and you send us on a wild goose chase.
I send you to where most of my money is. You guys found what? 200-300 silver pieces worth? Maybe? Well, if you looked everywhere, it's probably about 300.
We did not roll well.
Yes, we found all of your money. I would imagine you guys agreeing, and then
We
him
took
going
everything
and
we
Goraan
found.
immediately getting him.
There's probably 10 times that in the hold.
And how can we trust your word?
I make no guarantees. I tell you where it's at, you cut me free.
Was the note that we found addressed from someone?
Yes. Karis.
It's a bad
Karis.
idea, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not. So
Why does that
Ussuri,
name sound familiar? Never mind. I know where it's familiar, but it's not this.
so Ussuri is gonna walk behind Calico, so Calico can't really see him unless he's like straining his neck one way or the other, and is gonna say, "Does the name Harris mean anything to you?"
Bitch. Yeah, it means something to me.
What does it mean to you?
It's a trader who decided that she wanted to rob people legally instead of doing it illegally.
What does that mean?
Oh, she's the judge of this town.
I would say is both of us players just did Ussuri and Zephyr look at each other at the same time with a expression.
I'd kind of pull Ussuri aside and quietly enough where I don't think he could overhear it. Did, did the judge just condone this man's murder?
I do believe that may be the issue.
I wonder what he has on the judge.
I'll tell you this. I don't want to find out. He might be worth killing.
Yeah, this definitely sounds like a much bigger situation that could easily get out of hand.
The question is, do we wait for the bailiff, or do we do it now?
I fear if we do it now, that puts a crime with a lot of witnesses on our heads.
So, question about his health. Like,
yes.
statistically speaking, where is he at health-wise? Like, is he, like, would I be able to tell if he's, like, sitting at, like, 1 health?
We did kind of beat the crap out of him.
Just a little bit.
Zephyr,
He has not been able to take a rest because you all keep hitting him in the back of the head every time he started to come back to consciousness.
Oh no,
Zephyr.
he's trying to escape.
Zephyr, I need you to trust me. Do you trust me?
Of course.
I'm gonna punch Zephyr in the stomach really hard.
Roll to hit.
God,
Trust
dang it.
me, Jack.
What
Alright,
is
let me
your-
get
Does that technically count with the cestus?
Yeah, it would be a cestus.
Does the 17 hit?
Yes.
For 7 damage? God.
What is that damage roll?
Almost max.
Why do you have an extra +1?
Because the
Cestus of
cestus of
knocking.
knocking is a +1.
Cestus of knocking. Got it.
And then I'm gonna walk
Goraan.
over.
I will take an awareness check real quick.
Okay, that's actually not, I don't think, the worst ever.
Should be fine.
What's a
for you.
+3? So I can't use navigating or sheltering, right?
Correct.
Hey, it's an 18.
You hear what sounds like a door knocker hitting a metal plate from inside the room, from inside the.
I'll poke my head in, at least, like kind of.
Okay, you all can continue.
Ussuri's gonna walk over to the chair and that Calico's sitting in, and he's gonna flip it backwards. The goal here is to flip it in such a way that he smashes his head on the ground.
I'll take, I guess, Are you trying to do damage?
I'm trying to get him to hit his head on the ground so he dies.
Yes, you are trying to do damage, so I'll take a strength attack, please.
Can I add applied force to this?
No.
So this is just going to be a straight strength roll then.
Roll it twice and take the higher.
16.
Well, a 16 will hit. So you take this chair into your hand and fling it backwards, and his head hits the concrete, or not concrete. His head hits the stone floor, and I guess maybe because of the constant beatings to the head, or maybe he had a bit of a soft spot, or something else. But you see blood, and then you start to see clear ooze draining out of this dude's ears.
Yummy.
I think that's the first murder in my entire history of any kind of TTRPG.
Oh boy.
I mean, I've done some shady stuff, but I don't think I've ever straight up murdered an NPC before.
Yeah.
Cool. Feels great.
This is a wild way to start this episode. Is all I'm saying.
Oh boy.
I was
Full
just thinking
chaos
this is
energy.
gonna be a real morality episode.
Lesh
It
is just drinking at a
seems
shady bar, man. Oh.
that way.
Yeah, I don't want to end up anywhere on that judge's radar other than we did the thing that she wanted.
Yeah.
I don't care what's in the sewers. I don't even care. I don't even have to tell the rest of the party. I don't want any part of what that judge has.
Right. Welcome back to Tales of Yavard. We are a Mythcraft TTRPG podcast, and this is our first campaign. I'm gonna cycle over to Lesh a little bit. So you're in the shady bar. And are you sitting at the bar, or are you taking a table?
I think Les is probably at the bar at this point.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and I play Zephyr.
As you sit down in the bar, you notice in a corner a halfling with a brand very similar to the one that you've noticed on Ussuri, and two other Urcows all sitting at a table drinking rowdily. And this other Urcow walks up to you and is like, "And what can I get for you?"
Yes, I would love something strong, something fruity as well. If you have that, it's been a long day to say the least, and something to take the edge off is really all that matters at the end of it.
The brothel's down the street.
Not that type of edge. No, I'm not doing that type of edging, my friend. I just need a drink.
I was more talking about the fruity part.
No, well, we all have some exploring to do, but that part of my life is over.
He gives you this look like, "Dude, you're so young." But he doesn't say anything as he pours you some very heavy liquor and seems to put a couple berries inside of it. It has like the color and texture of like a blueberry, that he shoves down into it and then passes it to you. He continues to
It's Everclear with some blueberries in it.
I would think of like blueberry,
Pretty
Everclear,
much.
Ridge, yeah. I think Lesh is like it's probably a little bit of a montage of Lesh taking probably a few drinks here. Quick cut back to when we first walked out before Gregory and Goraan talked to us like, hey, can I borrow a few bucks since we're doing that whole group fund thing to go drink? Because I just realized I put all my money in the box, so I don't have any actually on me before I do that. But if they don't mind giving me a few coins, I think there's probably a small montage of Les getting very drunk at the bar because he has not done so in a while and doing his usual bar, troubadour shit, starting to tell some stories of the camp fight.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an endurance check. Thinking this is gonna be kind of difficult.
How much should I subtract from the funds?
15 silver
friend
pieces.
vibes.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So expensive Everclear.
He's drinking a lot.
I don't get any like TA from my history of being in a hippie commune who does a lot of drinking.
No.
Damn it. Oh, I don't
Hey!
need it. Lesh is a fucking drinker. That's a nat 20, baby. Pour me the damn shits.
So you start drinking these. The first one goes down smooth. The second one goes down even smoother. The third one has a bit of a twingy taste to it. And the fourth one goes down smooth.
I got drugged. Lesh gets roofied.
Knowing that, Goraan will.
But yes, we will cut over to Goron sticking his head in and seeing Ussuri chair flip with this guy in the chair. And Zephyr.
Goron,
standing there.
Zephyr hunched over.
You really took that yin yang thing last episode to heart. This one, you sorry.
There must be balance.
Okay, gonna walk over. So I'm not gonna say anything to you, Ussuri. I'm gonna walk over and make sure Zephyr is okay.
Yeah,
Zephyr,
I'm.
do you need healing? Are you all right?
No, I'm all right. It's just a light hit.
All right. I don't know that
So
I would
I-
agree with that, but all right. And then I'll kind of stand up, give you an actual light pat on the back, make sure you're all right, and then turn her over to face Ussuri.
So I want to be clear about the timing here. I just want to put it on the table. What did Goron see? He heard the punch, but did he see the punch?
He did not see the punch. He heard metal hitting his braided metal armor. And then he came up to the door and looked in to probably catch the chair falling backwards and Calico Jack cracking his head on the
Okay.
On the ground. And you standing there, probably the chair still partially in your hands, because that's how you flip a chair.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Goron looks at Ussuri.
Yeah. What happened?
Goran, I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm not going to make you an accessory either. And he's going to look at you plainly with a face that says, what I'm telling you is what happened, but not really. And he's going to say, he tried to get us to let him free. We refused. He kicked Zephyr in the stomach, and I pushed him over.
And Goran, knowing full well Zephyr just said, "Yeah, it was a light hit, like a punch," is what Goran assumed based on the knocking. Let's see.
It
happened,
sounds believable.
I know.
it happened just the way he said it. He's gonna say, kind of trying to emulate Ussuri's tone.
Right.
Of this is the lie, but this is what you need to know for now.
Oh, Goraan, you poor.
I believe I understand. And I will not probe further.
To smooth things out better, things are very much above us. And we need not pry any further.
I will
This
not.
is the best.
We acquired some very dangerous knowledge, and this seemed the best outcome.
I was not in the room, and I cannot say one way or the other. So I trust your judgment. And he's gonna leave.
Yo, how old is this turtle? It's starting to fly.
Just runs. It's just painted face.
As you step outside, you see Jastikar with a forest elf accompanying him
Okay.
back. And
How
it
high up
seems
is-
the
Sorry, go ahead.
and the female forest elf is the one who seems to be eyeing Gregory at the moment.
Okay. How high up is he?
Oh, he's only like an inch and a half off the ground.
Okay. He'll walk over, kind of put a paw on, and just kind of like gently put him back down.
Thanks, boss. This is getting kind of weird.
Start tying him to the hitches now.
That wagon is needed. We need to keep him weighted down.
Immediate thought was, I need the wagon. We need to
Flying
figure
wagon.
out for that. This is my turtle. Thank you for alerting me to his.
Oh, I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Wow.
I want him. How much would you sell him to me for?
I would not. Could not possibly. My apologies.
1,000 silver pieces.
Again, there is no price. Gregory is a trusted companion and a friend.
1,500.
Respect I can muster. I don't think you're listening to me. Have a nice day. And Goran's gonna start walking away with Gregory.
Goran's reaching the end of his freaking rope with people.
She like, as you're walking away, she's staring after you, almost open mouthed for a moment.
I don't know who this lady is. Some random elf woman.
That's walking back with Jastikar.
Sure, but you know, I don't know what they were doing in there
Oh,
before.
that's the barrister. You just mouthed off the barrister.
I know that. Goraan left before everything got finalized.
Oh, that's
He got
very
tired
good.
of the puns like Lesh and just, you know, politely excused himself. They did some other stuff. Jastikar left. Turtle floating. You know, brief check-in with the boys. They're doing stuff. Back to the turtle. I don't know who this lady is. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, he's gonna walk away from the whole situation for now and
Okay.
start trying to think about how to keep Gregory more rooted to the ground.
Okay.
Leg weights.
And
Weighted training clothes.
hello, my friends. How are you doing today? Oh wait, I've already asked you that. What happened? What? What is going on?
Well, just the car. They seem there was an incident. It appears is our friend was going to try negotiations, and it ended up
seems
not
like he
in his
did.
favor. It sure seems that way. Yes, he attacked Zephyr after we
Kicked
refused
me.
to let him go.
He kicked me right in the chest.
Good riddance. says the elf as she comes in. And Jastikar continues, I know that I was not able to find the barrister, so I had to go get the mayor. But I know there was a little bit of time there. But what? You're just supposed to watch him. You already had him tied up.
Yes, I'm aware. Almost the moment you left, he woke up and tried to weasel his way out. He offered us coin to let him go, and when we refused, he got violent. Zephyr tried to calm him down. Zephyr got kicked in the chest, and he ended up backwards and on his head.
It was a most unfortunate accident. We are very sorry for the mess, Jessica.
Paris, I am so... And then the elf starts to speak. I'm going to be honest, it is less paperwork this way. We'll just report him as turned in dead instead of alive. And that will be the end of that. And
Also, my apologies, Lady Mayor. I am unfamiliar with this area and did not realize who you were.
I almost find it better if the bounty hunters do not know who I am. Because the last 3 people who have attempted to kidnap me or my children were either Calico Jack or bounty hunters looking for him.
Oh, that's curious. I am interested, not that I'm interested, but I'm curious as to why bounty hunters would come after you. Although I will say, we're not bounty hunters by trade. We're just looking to make quick gold before we leave.
You see her let out this like deep sigh. And she goes on to say, if you've ever fallen in love or more specifically, out of love, Calico is the father to one of my children.
I suppose my condolences for your child.
I am extremely happy about it.
As to why I specified your child, I think I'm picking up what you are putting down.
That child, at the moment, still believe she is my husband's daughter. And I would appreciate it staying that way.
I have heard nothing of anything that we've discussed.
Exactly. It does seem like you all may be amenable. Jastikar, if you don't mind going back to Town Hall and perhaps find someone to help you take care of the body that was turned in dead. Of course, Lady Mayor, he says, turning around with a deep sigh and walking outside.
I could help with the body if you'd like. I don't mind.
She holds, as soon as you start to talk, she holds a finger up.
He would stop talking.
As soon as the door closes behind Jastikar, she takes out a sack of silver coins and tosses them to Ussuri, because Ussuri's been the one talking to her.
He catches it.
Nothing happened, you didn't hear anything, and you have a week to leave my town. Okay?
Understood. We will be gone in 3 days.
Okay, like I said, you have 7.
Understood.
We're just waiting for our ship to be repaired.
Okay. She starts to kind of make like this shooing motion towards the door.
Yeah. Ussuri's gonna kind of, help Zephyr since he's probably still writhing in pain. And he's gonna help him towards the door, and we're gonna leave.
Okay.
I had some more business with Jastika.
Another time. Another time.
We will handle that.
Okay.
later.
Okay. Still have a crap ton of stuff in my inventory.
Yeah, we're walking out. He's jingling.
Except he's not really jingling because
Yeah.
it's counted as concealed
Yeah,
in
that's
the vest.
that's.
Well, the 5 short bows and the battle axe might be.
I thought those were on Gregory.
Oh yeah, those were on.
Those were-
That's
Yeah,
why
those
he's
were
only
on
an inch
Gregory.
off the ground.
He's already way down.
Oh boy.
You guys are going to what are you guys gonna do? Lesh has already started drinking and partying in the shady tavern.
I'm getting lit with Ussuri's boss, and he doesn't even know it.
I can use a drink.
Well, I suppose we could all use a drink.
It was only a light hit, he says, through 4 broken ribs.
I would
Look, was it
never.
roughly a quarter of my health? Maybe.
So as we're walking, and so not that I want to meta this, but Ussuri would probably go to the shady bar just because that's where Bonnie, that's where Bonnie is. So he would probably go there anyways. But he is gonna like hold up the coin pouch that the mayor threw, and he's gonna like shake it, and he's gonna like try to eyeball based on the weight and the size of the pouch about how much is in it. It doesn't have to be accurate. He just wants to guess.
If you were to get a rough estimate, probably another 800.
Damn.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Do some more work for the mayor.
My moral compass just did this.
I don't know.
For the audio listeners.
Yeah, it just went counterclockwise a couple ticks.
He got that renegade
Yeah.
quick time action popping up.
Plus 3 points in Renegade.
Mm-hmm. Also, Goraan.
Yeah, okay. So where is Goraan going?
I mean, initially he was just sort of meandering a bit with Gregory. He would probably at some point head back to the ship just to make sure everything's okay there.
As you get back to the ship, you see another tabby Katek that is kind of leaning up against the crates and such that were leading to the docks of the ship. So you will have to pass him.
You say another.
Calico Jack was a tabby.
Okay. I was like, has Goraan met another one? Okay.
I have
He's
questions
smoking a
now.
Cigarette, cool cat.
Tail's kind of swishing mindlessly. Yeah, Goraan will walk. He's just walking towards the ship. He'll kind of wave and good day to you.
Hey.
Yes.
I heard you were hiring sailors.
Yes, I believe we are. Are you interested?
Do you happen to provide room and board while we're at port?
I don't know if Goraan would know that. I don't think so. You'd probably have to speak with Zephyr regarding that. I'm not sure.
I know I'm like a day, maybe two early since it rained all day today. I'm gonna be honest with you. I need a place to stay. Can I crash on the ship for now? Your friend, the wispy one, Zephyr.
Yes.
He said he was hiring people to take the ship out and to come here in the third day. I'm just trying to do that. I'm just a day early.
What kind of check would I need to make to sort of gauge how trustworthy this person seems right now?
I would take an awareness check.
Awareness. Okay. Gonna probably be straight because animal handling doesn't work here, and
He is a
navigating
cat tag.
doesn't work.
No.
that's
I think they call that fishing.
I don't like. Oh, nice. 19.
As you look at the man, he's definitely looking for a place to sleep. He is definitely not lying about needing a place to sleep.
Right. But does it seem like he's going to sleep, steal a bunch of stuff, and then bail? Like, does he look shifty as hell? Or does he just look tired?
He
and
looks
desperate, maybe?
completely relaxed,
Okay.
but like he's trying to figure out if he can sleep on the ship in port.
Yes, I don't see a problem with that.
All right, my name's Bo, and my accent changed, so I looked at a different name first.
Bo, my name is Goraan. It is a pleasure to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well. And then he would follow you onto the ship. You would know where the crew quarters are, so you could
I would
set
let him know
you could
where to
set
go
him
grab the
up.
spot.
Um,
I'm gonna just tie Gregory to something. Not tight, but you know,
Just
to
take
let
him
them
into
out.
the cabin.
I could do that, yeah.
I mean, as long as he's not on the top deck, he can't float. He can't go nowhere floating.
Right. Yeah,
Can
probably
only
have him
go so
down,
far.
go down below and just hang out for a while there.
Okay.
And then Goraan is going to not meditate, I don't think would be the right word, but sort of he's going to go find a quiet spot on the ship and do some reflecting, I think, and some like introspection.
As you're doing your introspection, give me a luck check.
Rolling hot tonight.
Nice.
It's a 17.
As you're like thinking about how the last few days have gone, and you think about all of that information that you were going through and everything else, you come to a couple epiphanies. You think that whatever ship was marked as ship 1 is probably going to Arcadius.
Okay.
And whatever was marked as ship 2 is probably going to Saga.
Okay. Good to know. All right.
Welcome back to Tales of Yavard. We are a Mythcraft TTRPG podcast, and this is our first campaign. And with that, we will cut back to Lesh dancing it up almost by himself in this tavern. No one else is dancing.
Do not give me that. Do not Give me that. Lesh was not. I will give me a roll. Let me roll for this. For the love of God, Lesh would not be dancing by his goddamn self.
I'm Joey, and I'm playing.
I will roll a dancing check for goddamn it. I got it as a skill.
Give me a charisma check.
I got entertaining. If you won't take that, I got dancing.
The crew.
If you won't, oh, I have persuading even.
And on their way back, they found a
I'll
mysterious
take
cabin
persuading.
off the beaten path. Upon turning in the bounty, everyone.
Hey, so
Hell
Yeah!
what the hell?
2 in a
Nat
row
20
from
again.
Kobe.
It's another nat 20. That's
2 in a
insane.
row.
To part E.
Okay. So sorry. As Ussuri and Zephyr walk into the bar, they will take note of Lesh in a crowd of people, all dancing with him and getting along with him.
Can I make a suggestion since I got a nat 20?
Yeah, go ahead.
This may be a pull but the LMFAO, sexy and I know it, bar walking scene is what I want.
Yeah, sure. That's what you guys walk into the bar walking scene. And then you hear
Les is on top of the bar, thrusting away.
Walk into the bar. This is what I see.
What the hell did we walk into?
And then he starts to
Walk out,
float
walk out.
up above
You know what?
for a couple
Fuck it.
before-
Rounds on me for everybody. And he holds up the bag of silver.
What do I know?
Baller move.
Oh, we better get lit.
So are you guys also joining the party? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
I'll
ordering.
join in on drinking.
drink.
You sure he's not gonna dance?
Okay,
I don't
I'm gonna
think Zephyr
need
would dance, but he's gonna drink.
I'm gonna need endurance checks from both of you, please.
I feel like I did pretty
you
well.
say.
The last
I-
time I drank heavy was with Klep.
You know that
I asked earlier, but the trains were happening. Where's Luna? Because she was with us when we went and turned in the bounty, and then left when Goraan and Lesh left.
Yeah, she left.
Do we know where she went?
She's not on the ship and she's not in this bar.
Okay, so no. I got a dirty
So-
little slut 20.
I got a 14.
All right. That's gonna be fun.
I like the sound of that.
That's gonna be fun. Zephyr, you get as drunk as you have ever gotten before.
Sweet.
I'm so
The
excited.
first one was super smooth and super good. The second one had some real weird bitterness to it, but it was all right. The third one, again, super smooth.
Cool.
We gotta be the hangover, guys.
I don't know. I might be dancing by the end of this.
I think you might be dancing by the end of this. I would assume that you all are going to party late into the night and then go back to the boat. Am I correct?
Stumble my way back, yes.
This is a much better late night bar experience than the last one.
So, as you all are stumbling your ways back, you look up to the sky, and it is an almost full moon.
We're all holding shoulders, like stumbling back. Just
No, I think Ussuri has you on his shoulders, and then he's probably like Zephyr's like passed out, and he's just holding him, and he's just fucking walking you both home.
Oof.
As you come around the corner carrying your two passed out friends, you see Luna leaning up against one of the buildings. Her eyes almost like reflecting the moonlight. As she's like, "Do you need some help?"
No, I think I've got it. I appreciate it.
Okay. And then she would accompany you back to the boat.
Please make me roll a strength check.
Yeah. And
Damn it! I wanted to fail it.
we're going
I
to
wanted-
let me finish speaking. We are gonna roll 2 and take the lower.
Damn it! I wanted to fail it.
With a
So this-
19, you make it back to the ship. And where are you hanging out at the ship, Goraan?
If it's a nice clear night, he might be up by like the where the figurehead would be, maybe sort of like just kind of like looking up into the.
So you definitely see your 3 drunk companions
Yeah,
and
and
Luna.
that's another thing is like once he realized a couple hours ago they weren't back yet, he'd probably wait to see if they come back too. So he's definitely there, ready.
Yeah, you definitely see your 3 drunk companions and Luna come back. Luna looks particularly aggravated at the moment, but you're not sure why.
Zephyr's hanging off of Ussuri's shoulders, singing 99 bottles of ale on the wall.
Do I recognize that Luna's agitated?
Now we drunk.
I believe you 3 should turn in for the night. Looks like you had quite the adventure yourselves.
I think Lesh would stir a little bit at that and be like, Goraan, I am so happy to have met you. You have always been a pleasure. And pass back out.
Okay. Ussuri's gonna like reach behind him and like grab
No.
Lesh's clothes and like pull him off and set him down.
Zephyr's
Right.
just gonna be like, hungry, need food.
You will need sleep first.
Able to get them to their quarters, or do you need assistance?
I think Lesh already crawled into one of the little like boats he hung out in before, and is cuddled up with his boat and one of his little croissants, just already asleep in the little boat up there, just passed out.
I think that one will be fine. I'll get this one down below.
All right. He'll wait politely until Ussuri's, gone below, and just turn to Luna. Just, are you all right? You seem.
The moon is more full than I would like it to be, is all she says before she turns around and walks away.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I'm in danger.
I'm more concerned for other people, but.
Oh, I forgot.
Spaz?
So okay, so let me start here. Would Goraan recognize what she's talking about?
I have given a few signs.
Right.
I will take an intellect check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the moment that he said her eyes are reflecting the moonlight,
No,
I'm like,
I know.
yep, he did it.
I know.
He did the
I know
thing.
what's going on.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
wondering if Goraan would recognize
no.
what it is.
Yeah,
You're probably the one that's going to be the closest to it too.
yeah.
Would you accept a nature check?
Yes.
Okay. Oop. 22.
Hey,
You believe that she probably, there's a very high probability that she has feline lycanthropy.
Oh, feline. Oh dear. Okay, that's interesting. Before she gets too far away, Goraan will. Do you need help with this situation?
I have a room for tomorrow,
All right.
and I won't be leaving that.
I understand. Would you...
If you could bar the door, I would appreciate it.
All right. Is there anything else you would like in the room, or any further measures?
Don't be surprised if you come to the hall and most things are out of it.
All right, that's fine. I will stop by and bar the door, unless you would prefer me to do it now.
I would prefer it in the morning.
All right. I will do that, and check on you periodically until it has finished its current cycle.
Normally it takes about 23 and a half hours.
All right.
I'll be all right, though.
Stay safe.
And she then proceeds to walk down the stairs. I don't know if Goran's going to go back to his contemplation.
No, I think he's pretty much wrapped up with that at the moment. It's now he's wrestling with this new thing and how to figure that out.
And you know what? With everyone going to bed, or at least settling down for the night, I think that's where we're going to wrap this episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
On that
Oh.
fucking cliffhanger.
Oh no. Oh man.
We never really discussed the fact that we got drugged or something. Like, why was the drink bitter? What is going on with that?
It was the
So
word.
you all
Have you
you
never
are
had-
all going to be able to take a rest. Zephyr,
Like where this is
you
headed.
do not regain SP on this rest.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's not like the worst thing for Zephyr.
It's not,
That's me.
Yeah, exactly.
but there was worse.
I've still got
It's a
more
table.
than half.
It's a table for this pose. For this,
Oh, crap.
it's a table.
That does suck. 'Cause now I have good spells.
That's not bad for me. Oh, that is kind of bad for me.
Yeah, I've still got enough for one of them. But
So, again, with that being said, you guys go ahead and reset all of your stuff for your characters, and we are going to end this episode.
Thank you for listening to episode 14. We hope you have been enjoying listening, and we would love it if you would let us know. Catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok under Tales of Yavard Podcast. It's Tales of Yavard, Y''VARD. We also have links to everything in the link tree, which is in the description. If you really enjoyed the episode, give us a rating on whatever podcatcher you use. Tell your friends, spread the word. Join us on the Discord. Go into the street and just shout into the void, and we will hear it. Thank you guys again so much, and take care.